Now at 6, breaking news in Manchester this morning. Police there are actively searching for a car that hit a police cruiser overnight.
Yeah, we'll have more information on where that's happening in just a moment. Plus, Bethel police tell us they're searching for a driver they say hit a man with a vehicle and then kept on going. They released these pictures of the vehicle they say was involved. We'll have more on what we know at this hour in just a few minutes for you. But good morning. Thanks for starting our Tuesday off with us here at Fox 61 and Fox 61 Plus. I'm Erica Arias.
And I'm Bridget Purella. Great to have you here this morning. It was a really nice afternoon yesterday. Sunny skies, blue skies as well. We hope for a repeat today, Rachel.
Yeah. Today's going to be a little bit warmer. This morning, no exception to that. And then as we head into the afternoon, we have a mostly to partly sunny sky. Clouds will increase. And then later on today, we are tracking our first chance in the next 7 days for rain, and we have several of them. Temperatures out there right now anywhere from 13 to about 17 degrees warmer, 18 degrees warmer in Windsor Locks at 61 degrees. It's 57 in Torrington now, 67 degrees out the door in New Haven, and 59 in Norwich. Not a bad start to our morning. We are going to see humidity begin to increase over the time today. So by the afternoon, along with our temperatures, it'll be up around 80 to about 83 degrees. You'll notice the humidity that also increases too. You can see back off to the west, this system that's going to sweep through our area late tonight into tomorrow, bringing us a round of rain. So most of the daylight hours do remain dry. You'll see a mix of sun and clouds out there. Towards 5 and 6 o'clock, we're going to increase that chance for a few spotty showers, and then into the evening there could even be a rumble of thunder that lingers into tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning we may have a little bit more in the way of rain. By the afternoon it does look like a drier second half, although cloudy and cool. In the meantime today, up around 60 degrees at the bus stop. You don't need the umbrella this morning. By the evening though, you may need that, especially if you have plans around 6 or 7 o'clock. Temperatures today up around 80 degrees. More scattered showers in the morning on Wednesday, making way to a round of heavier rain on Thursday. We'll have more details on the potential for more widespread rain coming up in just a bit. As we check in with the roads this morning at 6:02, we still have some road work over in the Enfield area. Live look outside in Windsor on 91 and out by Jennings Road in Hartford this morning, showing you as you're heading into downtown though, no major delays. So we have a volume that is light at this hour. Your drive times from Windsor to the 84 interchange not looking too bad this morning. 3 minutes. Northbound still has road work. New Britain out to the Hartford Tunnel is 5, and Glastonbury to the Founders Bridge is a 6-minute drive. Bridget and Erica.
Rachel, thanks. All right, 6:02 now. Back to that breaking news we were just talking about in Manchester. There is a police investigation underway right now. Police are trying to find a car and a driver who police say hit a cruiser overnight.
Now, Fox 61's Joe Monty is live for us from the scene. You've been there for about an hour now, Joe. What are you learning?
Good morning. Yeah, there was a heavy police presence here all morning. It's on Hilliard Street mainly, but also there was an even heavier presence on Electric Street. Police, it's right next to the Redemption Center in Manchester. Police were outside of their cars with flashlights. It looked like they were searching for a suspect. They're searching for what police tell us was a white Acura that hit a police car on Oakland Street just a couple miles away. On my way over, I saw police cars all over the Hartford Turnpike, the Tolland Turnpike. They were flying real fast. I actually had to pull over several times to let them by. The scene is still active. Police are searching for a suspect. The details are limited at this time as to, the condition of the officer that was involved in the crash and how bad exactly the crash was. But we're working to bring you that information throughout the morning. But for now, avoid the area of Hilliard Street and Electric Street as police conduct their investigation here in Manchester. Joe Monty, Fox 61.
All right, Joe, thanks for the update. We'll check back throughout the morning for sure. Well, meantime at 6:03 this morning, Bethel police need your help to find a car and a driver who they say hit a man last night.
Fox 61's Priscilla Meza joining us live in studio this morning with the very latest. Good morning, Priscilla.
Erica, Bridget, good morning. Now, police need help finding the driver of this vehicle. They say drove away from a hit-and-run scene. According to Bethel Police Department, an unresponsive man was found lying near the roadway along Nashville Road. This took place around 8 last night. Officers say he was still breathing when they got there. First responders took the man to Danbury Hospital for emergency medical treatment. And police say this vehicle on your screen hit the man. The driver took off. Take a look at the car, though. It appears to be a white 4-door sedan. And if you have any information that could help police find the driver and the car, be sure to give them a call. Back to you, Bridget, Erica.
Oh, this morning, police in Montville are asking everyone to slow down when you're driving. That includes in school zones. Police say they stopped 14 vehicles for speeding within an hour on the very first day of school in August. Officers say they've recently seen people cut through parking lots. Now, police say this is happening at the Fair Oaks Community Center parking lot near the Chesterfield and Old Colchester Road intersection. They say people have been driving through the parking lot to avoid the stop signs, but police are asking drivers to stop using that parking lot as a cut through because parents drop their kids off at the center for after-school programs.
6:05 now, and happening today, the man who police say opened fire inside the Brass Mill Center Mall in Waterbury is expected in court. 19-year-old Tajwan Washington, who you see right there, faces multiple felony charges, including assault and risk of injury to a child. Officers say 5 people were hurt in the shooting over the summer.
A man accused in a domestic dispute in Newington that led to a standoff in Stamford appeared in court yesterday. Police say John Layson Romero, who is also a correctional officer, got into a fight with his wife on Sunday afternoon. Officers say his wife tried to leave with their children during the argument, and that's when police say he took control of the vehicle and then took off. Officers later caught up with him in Stamford. That led to a 7-hour standoff before the children were released. Police say they don't know where Romero was heading.
Well, it's a big relief for everybody involved, and it's a very stressful situation for everybody involved. Incidents involving children typically hit home to first responders a little more. Sometimes it triggers if they have their children of their own. So it was a big relief to have such a successful resolution to the situation.
The judge issued a protective order against Romero that prevents him from contacting his wife and children. Police in Stamford say they plan to file separate charges related to the pursuit and the standoff. Romero is being held on a $2 million bond.
6:06 now, happening today in New London. Governor Lamont and Rhode Island's governor are expected to talk about a federal judge's decision to let work resume on the Revolution Wind project. The judge temporarily paused President Trump's stop work order on it, and this means work on the project can resume once again while lawsuits play out in court. The wind farm off the Rhode Island coast is about 80% complete, but last month the Trump administration abruptly ordered work to stop. The administration says it needs time to address national security and environmental concerns. Meantime, Connecticut and Rhode Island say and sued the Trump administration, claiming the administration never explained what those concerns were. Connecticut Attorney General William Tong released a statement that says, quote, "This is a major win for Connecticut workers and for Connecticut families who need this project on track now so it can start to drive down our unaffordable energy bills." The court today unequivocally affirmed what we have all seen since the baseless stop work order was first issued.
Happening today in New York City, President Trump is expected to speak ahead of the start of the United Nations General Assembly. It's the first speech of his second term at the annual gathering of global leaders. Many are waiting to hear his reaction to more American allies break from the United States and recognizing a Palestinian state.
I'm going to meet with a lot of the leaders at the UN, probably 20. Everybody wants to meet, but I'm one person. But we're going to meet with quite a few of the leaders.
The president will also touch upon how globalist institutions have significantly decayed the world order, and he will articulate his straightforward and constructive vision for the world.
The White House also says the president's speech will highlight the renewal of American strength. Tomorrow, President Trump is expected to meet with Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky at the White House. ABC says Jimmy Kimmel's late night show will be back on the air tonight, nearly a week after the network suspended the show. Federal Communications Commission Chair Brendan Carr and networks of affiliate stations had threatened ABC over Kimmel's remarks about Charlie Kirk's assassination. Yesterday, a spokesperson for Disney, which owns ABC, said that they suspended the show to cool tensions over the comments. They said they felt some of Kimmel's comments were poorly timed and insensitive, but after thoughtful conversations with Kimmel, they reached the decision to bring the show back.
Happening tonight in the Elm City, the Foo Fighters will perform at Toad's Place. Tickets went on sale less than 2 hours after the group announced the pop-up show. Hundreds of people spent hours yesterday waiting in line just for a chance to snag a ticket, which you could only do in person. Some were lucky, but most were not.
My son was like, no way, no way. So down we drove, just jumped in the truck and tried to take our chances.
We had a crazy run down. We ran a few blocks over to make it here. And then we finally found the end of the line and it was just crazy.
But that run paid off. It's the first time since the Foo Fighters will take the stage in Connecticut after a canceled performance at last year's Soundstage Festival in Bridgeport. After tonight, if you want to see the Foo Fighters' next scheduled show, it's going to cost you a lot more than just a ticket. They play October 2nd in Indonesia, the first of 7 international shows.